All right, folks. It is around 5 o'clock on Thursday, September 24th, which means it's time for another round of Shit Happens, the game in which we discuss the shitty scenarios that life throws at you and how you deal with them. It is brought to you by our friends at Goliath Games and Games Adults Play, based out of Plano, Texas, here in our own neck of the woods. This is our fifth game that we've filmed, which is pretty wild now. We did 3 rounds, then we had a championship round with those people. So it's possible that we may see some of the contestants that you're about to meet here another time down the road if scheduling permits and they have a good time. So my name is Pete Friedman. I'm the founder and publisher of centraltrack.com. And we have a wonderful, wonderful crew of guests and celebrity players with us this week. Let's just go through and meet them all real quick. First up, we've got your Dallas Stars and Texas Rangers in arena DJ, Michael Grubes Gruber. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good. Sorry, I'm late on it, but
oh, the first missed time drop in my honor. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. How's it going, man? I know. You've been DJing for empty stadiums with the Rangers. The Stars have been up in Edmonton. What's your life like now, where you're normally hyping up crowds? What's the last little while now that sports has been like? What's that been like for you?
Man, it's been weird to say the least. So for about 2 months, I was totally without work. All the games were canceled and everything. Then, thankfully, in June, was able to do, I think, 64 graduations at Globe Life Field. So started picking up work there. Then the Rangers got a couple weeks of scrimmages and inter-squad games. So I got to work those, and then pretty much got right into the regular season with the Rangers. But it's definitely been different having no fans there. I've been providing the cheers of the crowd and all that.
Yeah.
So in addition to playing the music, so a little bit of multitasking, but nothing I can't handle. And then 2020's been weird for the Stars in general. And then
For
personally, we had the Winter Classic on January 1st, and I didn't get to DJ that. The NHL used their own guy who's been doing pretty much all the big events. But then obviously with the bubble scenario, I wasn't able to get clearance into Edmonton, I guess.
Right.
And so,
but I do know you've been coordinating with, I believe his name is Johnny Infamous.
Yes.
Is he the DJ for the Edmonton Oilers normally?
Yes.
So you're like, he's been using a lot of your go-to songs. Is that something you coordinated?
Like, I literally sent him my entire Dallas Stars library, and so if we score a goal, go on the power play. If we need sing-alongs, then if it's a Stars home game, he's playing All the Small Things by Blink-182 or Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks. So he's been a pretty good surrogate. Thankfully, I've had 2 awesome surrogates this year between Johnny Infamous and then Jake Wagner, who's the Las Vegas Golden Knights DJ. But
cool.
It's all been a weird thing.
But you're going to get to be able to return the favor a little bit because the World Series is coming to the new stadium out in Arlington, and you're going to be working the audio for those, correct?
Yeah, so it's not a bad rookie year for me, for the Rangers. So it's still doesn't feel real, and we had a first little meeting today at the ballpark to kind of go over some ideas and some possibilities, but it's going to fly because about a month from now it'll all be over, and then I'll be jobless and maybe even homeless again.
Let's hope not. And if that does happen, we'll just add it to the shitty scenarios you throw in the game, and we'll make a game out of it.
There you go.
All right, next up, I would like to welcome the wonderful musician, but also artist, Sam Lao, to the stage. Hey, Sam. The crowd loves you too.
Oh, thanks.
What's going on? How are you?
Oh, loving the mom life.
Well, I know you've been really upping your visual art game. I know you're making rugs now. You've been
Yep.
painting for a long time, but how you've been expanding into some new mediums, it seems like.
Yeah, it was just one of those things I picked up. I was like, if I'm gonna have all this extra time being at home, let's try to up our skill level, you know?
Yeah. I mean, so I know you were telling us a little. Is there anything you can tell us about that project you're working on?
Yeah, so I got selected to be one of the artists in the Wild West Mural Fest, which is a mural festival that happens every year in West Dallas near the Trinity Groves area, where several artists are selected, and that's when you see all those murals suddenly pop up over there. So I get to, add my work to the collection of Dallas public art next month.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Well, I look forward to seeing that and just everything that you do because you're such a fun talent to follow and keep track of. Our last guest this week is Gabe Sanchez, the owner of the Black Swan Saloon. What's up, Gabe?
I'm hanging, brother. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm surviving. I think, one thing that you've been dealing with, and we talked about this in the past Instagram Live we did, was, bars have really had it tough right now. I know some places are opening back up right now because I think was it last week or maybe 2 weeks ago that Governor Abbott said, you can do up to 75% capacity indoor if you have food service. Some bars have added food service. Where do you stand with all that?
I'm still closed. Give me 1 second, but I'm being a daddy right now. He just came in and checked on me and then walked back out. But the bar stuff, until they say, hey, yeah, you can go, like go. It's kind of hard to start and then stop and then start and then stop. I commend a lot of the people that have been able to kind of weather this storm. But, my place being so small, it's, when it fucking rains, it fucking pours in there. So we'll just wait till this shit stops happening and then we'll kind of clean it up and go from there.
I know like intimacy is a big part of like the Black Swan experience, right? So you've got to be careful with that. Surely you've talked to some other bartenders and bar owners throughout all this. I mean, I can't imagine just how frustrating the whole experience has been for the entire lot of you.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like that industry, excuse me, hospitality, it's a very intimate, interaction between strangers. You get to know people very well, very quickly. And then once you add booze to it, the social norms start to fade away. Yeah. If they're going to have a mask, they're taking the mask off. The space closes, and I'm just not ready for that yet.
I think that's a prudent decision, and hopefully, we can take advantage of the kind of therapeutical, psychological aspect of bartending and use it to your advantage in playing this game. So
I'm ready for some of this shit to happen.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we're about to jump back into it, or not back into it. We're about to jump into it. Anton, can we get the boards going and let's check out Grubes' shit. So it's actually it's gonna be Grubes apostrophe with an S in there, but we'll get there. Shit happens.
Whatever.
Right? What can we see your card? So the way that this is gonna work for those who are watching and haven't maybe watched before is we're gonna throw a bunch of shitty scenarios at our players. First, they're each gonna start with 3 cards. This is traditionally a game that's played in person, but we're playing a socially distanced version to keep up with the times. Everyone's going to get 3 cards. They each have a value on a scale of 1 to 100 about how bad they are. And then they're going to be presented with a new card that's going to pop out of my head right here. And they're going to have to figure out where it falls on their sack of shit is what we've basically been taking to calling it. So Grubes, your first card is unsolicited dick pics, which 4.5 is pretty low on everything, but we'll see how this works out. I would encourage everyone to check out these illustrations because they're pretty boss. Okay, unsolicited dick pics is first. Next, we've got your roommate complains about sex life while you're on a conference call. So that could be potentially awkward. And your last card is Dr. Fauci quits. So that's pretty high on the scale. So the way that this works is every card is going to be somewhere from 0 to 100. There are 0.5s, as you can see. There are full numbers. I think in some of the packs there are like 0.75 and whatnot. I don't think we're dealing with those today. But yeah, there are other versions of this game too. Like there's a sex version that's called 50 Shades of Shit, and there's all sorts of stuff. So Grubes, we're gonna check out your first card here. It's gonna pop out of my head. Someone from the balcony above vomits on you.
Man,
That could be anything. That could be probably at a concert is what I'm thinking of. But in your line of work, plenty of balconies in these big arenas.
yeah.
You ever
I was
seen
gonna
anything like that?
not vomit, thankfully, but it is a weird thing because working the Stars games, I'm behind the last row of seats on the first level of the AAC. So the suites are right above me, and there has been beer
Oh,
spilled.
no.
Thankfully, like I'm recessed behind that, but I've definitely seen some stuff fall from the suites occasionally, and it doesn't seem to be a pleasant experience for the people underneath.
Is it? I don't want to put you on the spot or potentially get you in trouble with one of your employers, but is this more likely to happen at the Stars game or the Rangers game?
Well, with the Rangers, I'm on the press box level.
Okay, sure.
We're pretty isolated there.
Okay.
The Stars
Well, I
game.
guess I meant more in terms of just like the partying aspect of the crowd.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, regardless of where I'm at, then yeah, Stars fans probably are going to be a little
Go Stars.
a little rowdier. It'd probably be, my guess would be Cowboys first, Stars a pretty close second.
Oh, we're getting the full ranking. Okay.
Yeah, Mavs and then Rangers would be
Okay, great.
my guess of the big four.
All right. Well, we've given you some time. I know I kind of peppered you with questions there, but somebody vomiting on you from the balcony above. Definitely gross.
Yeah.
How does it compare to the others in your mind? Like basically what you can say is higher than your highest high, which 98 is pretty high. So it's only gonna be 98 to 100. Lower than your lowest low, 4.5 is pretty low. Or is it gonna be between any two cards? And if so, which two adjacent cards do you choose?
Okay. I think it would probably be between the roommate complaining about their sex life while you're on a conference call and Fauci quitting.
Okay, is that your
Yeah.
final answer?
I think it is.
All right, let's check with our judges.
Nailed it.
That is correct. Which Grubes is just right away on the board, using that professional sports mentality, bringing to this competition, and starting off with a W. Let's hope this applies to all the sports teams. Let's hope you're kind of like a avatar for the sports teams of Dallas. Sam, we're gonna move on to your shit now.
See what we got.
And check out your cards. Give it 1 second. But Sam, Gabe, now you got a chance to see. Do you understand what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, Sam, let's check out your sack of shit here. First up, your dog is incontinent.
Oh no.
So do you have a dog?
I don't.
Okay.
But I've known people that, had to diaper their dog, and it just looks very unpleasant for everyone involved, including the dog.
I've never actually seen a doggy diaper. That's a thing?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know about that either.
No one wants a virtual happy hour with you. Have you done any virtual happy hours?
I have not. So maybe this applies to my actual life that I haven't been invited to one.
Okay.
I suddenly don't know how to
Highly
feel.
relatable content here.
Yeah.
Let's check out your third card. Your ex drains your bank account. That's major.
That is
So we've got a
major.
19.5, a 36.5, and a 95. It's a pretty
Okay.
solid spread. Let's check out the card you're going to be playing with now. Okay, so this I want to be clear. There's a lot of Tiger King in this because this version of the game that we're playing is the spring 2020 version. So there's like a generic version, which is just like shitty scenarios, like more like I think your dog is incontinent is one of those.
Mhm.
And then like you can add packs, and we're playing the spring 2020 pack, which I should note
Okay.
is a free download. Whereas you have to buy the game, you can just download the 2020 pack because they were just like, things are shitty right now. Everyone should be able to play this game. So a lot of these came out, I guess, in I want to say April, hence spring 2020. So we're a little delayed on the time there. But obviously, Tiger King was very
At the
big
height.
back then. Did you watch Tiger King, Sam?
I did. We binge watched it over like the course of 2 nights.
Okay, so you've got a sense of this. You know
Yes.
what Carol Baskin can do.
The
You know what it
question
means
is,
to. I think that means like she's about to murder you,
okay.
right?
That was the concern. It's like, are we just, hey, all you cool cats and kittens, here's my meat grinder. Like, are we just
And
doing
I should
that?
say
Or
that she would allegedly murder you, in case any lawyers are watching.
um,
Okay, so we've got a scale here. Do you think it's higher than your highest high, lower than your lowest low, or between any two?
it's definitely gonna be in the middle. I'm gonna assume that this means she's about to murder me,
Okay.
but maybe not.
Allegedly murder.
Allegedly
Allegedly,
murder.
no.
Thank you, Grubes.
Allegedly feed me to her tigers.
What are we thinking?
I'm gonna say it's in between the 36 and the 95.
Okay, so between 36.5 and 95.
Yeah.
Let's check with our judges.
No.
No.
Ah.
Okay, so Gabe, I warned you before this. I warned all of our contestants before we started to get out a pen and paper and take notes, because when someone misses, you're going to have a sense of what this card isn't, and that's going to help you with a chance to steal.
Gotcha.
Gabe,
Yes.
check out your sack of shit. You're staying with this card.
Yes.
Let's see what your cards are. No
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Been
Something
there.
we've dealt with before pandemic times. 28. That's I don't know. That's
Ooh, that's high, huh?
yeah, maybe a little high. Next up, your significant other is a pillow.
Been
No,
there.
I think it's just like
Same.
you're single. Right? I don't think we're calling your blushing bride a pillow. I think you're single in this scenario, and that's all you got. And I think this is maybe before the word Karen was really popularized, because the pillow's named Karen, and I think that's just a happy accident. Your third card is there's piss on everything. And as we've noticed in past versions of this game, there's some sort of sex stuff going on here with this piss, as you can tell from the illustration. So, Gabe, what are you thinking? Have you watched Tiger King?
I've watched Tiger King.
Okay.
It seems like a long time ago, Tiger King, huh?
Right? Oh my God.
April. It's not that long
Years
ago,
ago.
but yes, but I am going to say for this shit, Pete,
Yeah,
if I can call you Pete,
you can call me Pete.
that's even your real name. I'm going to go under 28.
We're gonna go under 28. All
Under
right,
28.
let's check with our judges.
Fuck.
No,
I mean, shit.
which means Grubes has a chance now to jump out to a 2-point lead.
Man,
Grubes. So
I-
here's the only difference between before and now, Grubes, is you have 4 cards that you have to fit between. So we're gonna
Oh.
see your board here now. Okay. Now. All right, there it is. So so you have as the game goes on, it gets progressively more difficult, because there's just
got it.
shorter ranges to fall through. So were you, Grubes, keeping track of what they said for their guesses, your competitors?
Yeah. So
Because at a certain point, there's just a math equation.
right, and I'm not good at math, so I've got to assume it's between Balcony and Fauci, right?
Is that your final
Ooh.
answer?
But then death is probably still worse than Fauci quitting. Alleged death.
Alleged murder.
I don't know. I think I'm still going to
Alleged
go
murder
with
by Tiger.
right. I think I'm still going to go with between Balcony and Fauci.
All right, we're saying between Balcony and Fauci. Judges. No.
Ah!
Wow.
Guys, it's death. That's what we're
Alleged
talking about here. Also, Grooves, I'm pretty sure mathematically it couldn't have been where you said it was, but
I told you I'm bad at
Basically my
math.
guess.
okay, so no one gets that. Sam does not get another guess, but yeah, death is 100. We've learned that.
Death
It's
is
pretty
100.
major. You know, as this game goes, we learn and learn and learn. So we're gonna go back to Sam, who, since everyone missed there, clean slate, chance to
Okay.
tie
Okay.
for the lead with Grooves. So new card popping out of my head here. Your kid gives your dog a peanut butter bath. Okay, so a lot of dog themed questions for a non-dog owner here. Gabe and Grubes, do you guys own dogs?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Gabe is just missing out on not getting these cards. Sam, what does this say to you?
Peanut butter's not that bad.
Okay.
Be a lot of peanut butter. However, peanut butter is not worse than my dog shitting everywhere. So I'm
Okay.
gonna say it's under the 19.5.
All right, let's check with our judges.
No, what?
Oh,
How could a peanut butter bath be worse?
that is surprising, but we know at this point that it's above that, and Gabe's gonna get a chance to steal.
God dang it.
Oh,
Gabe.
wow. Okay.
So we know it's. Were you taking notes there, Gabe? Because I have to be an impartial host.
Yeah.
So what do we know?
It's worse than. Oh. You know what I'm gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
Here's what I'm gonna say. Pete.
Yeah, Gabe.
I'm gonna say it's worse than no Wi-Fi, but it's not as bad as the pillow. I'm gonna go with like a 37.
Okay. Let's check with the judges.
Holy
No.
crap.
What?
Okay, so this could mean something. Grooves, how closely were you paying attention?
It's 100 groups.
It might be.
Grooves,
All
what are
right.
you thinking? Another chance for you to jump. This is like going
Oh,
up
God.
2-0 in a 7-game series right here. You have the chance.
Oh yeah, they started 8-2. By the way, Pete. You been
What'd you
keeping
say?
up with that? You been keeping up with that
With what?
with the Lakers?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with it. I'm looking forward to another Lakers Celtics finals. I think that's what the NBA and all of us true fans of the sport want.
That shit happens.
Hey, if it can't be the the Mavs, right?
Right.
I would love Luca Mania, but I'm a Celtics fan. Gabe's a Lakers fan. That's actually how we first met. Is I walked into his bar when it opened during was that the 2000? What year did you open?
2010.
Yeah, 2010 finals. And we became fast foes / friends. But Grubes, your chance. Where do we think it falls on your
God.
board?
On my
I
You
can
can't
already
be as
see
bad
the
as-
wheels turning in Sam's mind, and I love to see it.
yeah.
It can't be as bad as a dick pic, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think.
I mean, I'm just saying, groups.
I know you are.
I love the trash talking that we're already seeing.
He's getting-
Classic Gabe.
He's getting feisty. I like
Yep.
it.
He's chirping, I believe the hockey term. is.
Yes,
He's
chirping.
chirping. So what do you think?
All right.
Grubes?
I think it's again probably between Balcony and Fauci. 'Cause
Balcony and
it seems
Fauci.
to be putting it higher.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
check. Is it between 54.5 and 98?
He's got that.
Mother,
No, it was in the little
Really?
range between.
Damn.
It was in the little range between. So we were real close. But
Okay.
again, I think Grubes Grubes is like he's like a professional wrestler. He wants to put on a good show, and he's making sure.
all about the audience.
Yeah, it's all about the audience here, making sure we're having a good close contest.
Yeah, no one likes a
Damn.
blowout.
So, Sam, we've missed 2 in a row, but the
I
good news
know.
is-
What is happening
the
here?
good news is so have your competitors. So still a chance.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh God.
Passing a kidney stone.
Oh God,
Gabe, you spoke like you've dealt with this.
no, but I can imagine.
Has anyone dealt with this? I have not. Anton?
No.
Not, but I've heard many a
Okay,
horror
so no one
story.
involved in this game has dealt with this. Very painful, they say. I remember, I think there was a Seinfeld episode about this. I think Kramer had to deal with passing a kidney stone. Or maybe I'm making that up. But Sam,
So I know it's pretty high. The question is it higher than having your bank accounts drained?
so I don't know. I mean, do you want let's talk this out. Like,
Because I feel
Right.
like from what I've heard, passing a kidney stone is very painful, but it is something that you recover from.
it passes.
It does pass, you get your meds or whatever from the doctor, cool.
Yeah.
But the draining of the bank account can have very long-term consequences.
Major repercussions. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it between the virtual happy hour and the draining of the bank account.
All right. So the thing she knows about for sure and draining bank accounts is it between the two. Let's check with our judges.
She's got to get that one. Wow.
Correct. Okay. Sam's on the board, which means
Welcome.
Mr. Black Swan himself is dragging up the rear with no W's yet. But congratulations, Sam. You are tied for the lead with Grubes. And to be clear, for those who are watching at home, in case I didn't already say this, we are racing to 8. This is a race to 8. It's the first to add 5 cards to their board. So, Gabe, we can't get behind too early here. We got to keep pace. You're getting a new card.
I need a new card.
We're giving you a new card.
Thank you.
Anal beads. 10 go in, 7 come out. How are you with butt play, Gabe?
Let me put it to you this way. My wife's in the other room. Let me just answer the question. I am a upstanding member of the community.
Sure.
I am a proponent
maybe you'll
of
run for office one day or something.
yes, whatever's good for you is good for you. As long as you put 10 in, 10 should come out. I'm going to say it's
That's
worse
the thing.
than piss on everything.
All right, you think it's worse than piss on everything, so it's your
Yes.
highest high.
Highest
Check
high.
the judges.
Oh,
That is correct. Yeah, I think I've said this every time that this card comes up. But it's
Oh, my man came prepared.
Dude,
oh, wow.
I feel so
Wow.
inadequate.
He has props.
I'm staring at both of you right now.
I feel
Oh,
your
man.
power.
Was not expecting props. Props to you for bringing props, Gabe. And congratulations for tying your competitors. Folks, we got a ball game brewing here.
I am on the board with the anal beads. Let's do this.
On the board with the beads. Okay.
Energizing.
All right. So certainly at this point, everyone feeling good about the rules. We know what we're doing.
Yes.
Sam. Oh, did we lose Sam's card? Sam got it correct. What was your last one, Sam? Do you remember?
It was the passing a kidney stone.
Passing a kidney stone. Right. Okay. So we have to add, we're doing some behind the scenes stuff and adding it to your board. I will say again, the illustrations here. I really love the anal beads one.
Yeah, that's pretty graphic.
I like how it's like there's like a dotted line around the beads that didn't
You're
come
like,
out.
boop, boop, these ones are missing.
Yeah, exactly. Just classic visual, classic symbolism. Yeah, I always think back to like the Richard Gere hamster urban myth. When this comes up, we all nod, but we don't have to talk anymore about it. I don't know if you can hear that, but Anton saying he met Richard Gere once and asked him about it.
Come
Oh,
on.
he bit his tongue,
Oh,
which
Okay.
I think, yeah, that's probably the right move.
probably the right
Probably.
move.
Probably the right move. We will put some respect on Richard Gere's name. He's been in some fine films.
He's an officer and a gentleman.
He is an officer and a gentleman. Exactly.
You're welcome.
Well done. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, bring that energy to guessing correctly. All right, Grubes, you're up. Grubes, you're up. We've got.
Keep in mind, Pete said that, not me.
Yeah.
we've got
Grubes, you're a
4
gentleman.
cards.
Yes,
You got 4
and an
cards
officer.
that you're dealing with, and a new card popping out of my head right now. Okay, so this is a big deal at the top. So
Oh, wow.
let's reset a little. This game, like I said, was released at the top of quarantine when everything was just going to shit, and we were all seeing all these cruise liners out there just being COVID hotspots, not being able to dock. I will say, let me give you guys a little bit of brief perspective on the writer of this game, which I haven't done yet. This game was written by I forget his name, but he is the head writer on the USA show Monk, if you remember that. Before that, he
Yeah.
was also a writer on Letterman and SNL. So we've got a comedy writer background here, which probably explains some of the cursed imagery and scenarios that we're dealing with. But Grubes, are you a cruise guy?
I have never been on a cruise, so
Any desire before all this to do like the rock cruise or like the pop punk cruise? There's all these themed cruises these days.
I'm sure they're great for some people, but that has just never appealed to me. I don't know.
Are you a landlubber? Are you against the water? Or what's
I'm not
going
against the
on?
water. Like I feel like that is just so many people, even before all the COVID stuff,
yeah.
and it just seems like no privacy and
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I've never been
just-
on a cruise. By raise of hands, who's been on cruises? Gabe?
Nope.
Okay, so we're a cruiseless crew here. Groups, we're gonna have to go just based off the notion. I think of like, oh, we're talking COVID hotspot here.
I would assume so.
So, okay, so what does that mean for your board? Where do you immediately go? Where does your eyeball fall?
Well, do we assume that this means death? Because we've learned that's apparently 100.
But I don't think everyone on these cruises has died. That would be a major story. right?
Yeah, because they're
I
also
think it
Titanic?
means infection. Maybe I don't think it guarantees infection. It definitely means you're in danger.
right. So at the least it's stressful, but probably potentially not death.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to put it between 21 and a half and 54 and a half.
We're gonna put it between 21 and a half and 54 and a half.
Yeah.
My soundboard is crapping out. But let's check
Uh-oh.
with our judges. No. That's
Fair
vocal
enough.
Soundboard. No, so that is not correct. So Sam now with the chance to take the lead herself. Sam,
Oh wow.
what do you immediately think here? Oh, we need to reorder her cards, Anton. But Sam, yeah, what? So not a cruise lady.
Not a cruise because like it just seems questionable. I'm in a floating city and I cannot escape. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, let's think like the Titanic.
Also, do you need a better cautionary tale than the Titanic?
Yeah, right. Well, that at least was like a journey to America.
Still,
But I mean, otherwise we're talking like St. Lucia,
fair enough.
and on vacation, not like to change your life like young Jack was. Where are we thinking here, Sam? Where does your eye fall? Where immediately are you thinking like this is close to one of them?
Going on a cruise at the top of quarantine, knowing that this is all going on, I'm gonna put it between passing a kidney stone and getting your bank account drained.
Okay, we're getting some nods from your competitors here. Let's check with the judges.
Yes!
That is correct.
That's bad, huh?
That's pretty bad, man. And let's I do want to say that was an exuberant celebration we just saw to Sam. In case there was any question, it's her competitive streak. I think we just got our answer.
It can't be helped.
All right, Gabe. So we got to keep pace here, bud.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. So we're Anton's setting up Sam's future board behind the scenes. Gabe, we're gonna. What was the one you got last time? It was pretty high.
That was anal beads, 94.
Anal beads. Oh yeah. And, apologies for my inappropriate questions earlier. Hope we are still cool. Next question, card popping out of my head that you were dealing with now. Okay, so we've got another Tiger King themed here one. Learn your partner is a Joe Exotic apologist. So you watched the show.
Right.
Where do you stand on old Joe?
Listen,
Okay, I think we have an apologist on our
I mean, we're in Texas, right? We can be
yeah.
open about Oklahoma, right?
Okay, yeah, let's go there. Let's go there.
Oklahoma.
Did
A
you
lot
just
of
lean into
vowels.
the camera to stare at Oklahoma? Is that what that
A lot of
was?
vowels. Oklahoma, a lot of vowels. Having said that, we all know guys like Joe Exotic.
Do we?
We do. We've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Okay.
Like late at night. It's time to go home, and Joe calls and is like, "Hey, you want to stay up till Wednesday?"
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I know who you're talking about. I think I've been that guy before.
Let's see here. So, listen, Joe, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna say it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna go under 28.
We're gonna go under 28. Okay. Let's see what the judges say. That is correct.
Really?
Really? Really?
With his prop again.
It's propaganda visuals. Did you say prop again? Or were you
Prop
calling it
again.
propaganda?
He put up the victory.
Oh, I thought you were calling it propaganda.
No. I try to stay out of that realm of things.
Stay out of that realm. Yeah, Grubes is apolitical. Okay, so Gabe, we've got you up at 5, which makes you tied with Sam, which means our early leader, Grubes, is now dragging up the rear. Anything can happen and shit happens. Shit happens, folks. It's it's a roller coaster.
The doubt is creeping in, Grubes.
Yeah,
Story of my life,
yeah.
man.
This is let's hope you do better than the Vegas Knights, huh? How about that?
Right? Hey, sports.
Ooh.
Okay. Is Gabe's board set up? Are we ready to see Grubes? We're taking a minute to get everything set up.
Technology.
Oh, we just saw it. We saw the score on the board, so we can't use that one. So just so everyone knows, a live rat in your toilet is 47.
Fair enough.
Grubes, we're not getting that shit. You're getting new shit.
You get new
Fresh shit for
Only the freshest for me.
real poo for my sham friends, shampoo for my real friends.
Oh God.
Your dick gets stuck in a vacuum cleaner.
Well,
Grubes, how do we feel
Man.
about vacuum play?
if people are into that, more power to them. That's
Okay.
not really my thing, but hey, sometimes you
So-
got to have a little fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's been so much. I mean, so this guy, we're kind of like back into like sexual urban legend here. We talked a little bit about, Richard Gere before. There's been stories of autoerotic asphyxiation gone wrong among some big time celebrities. Yeah, Anton brings up a good point. What does it get? How does it get stuck?
Suction.
Suction, sure, but like if you turn it off, I don't know. So
I guess you panic
yeah,
or
it's too big.
you're
It's
just really enjoying it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Oh.
maybe it's a penis pump type deal. I don't know. That's not my bag, baby.
I don't know. Yeah.
Grubes, what
I don't know
kind of
where that
bag do
came
you
from.
have? What are you thinking, buddy?
Man.
Where do you immediately go? Where does your mind go?
I feel like I keep defaulting to between balcony and Fauci, but
Okay.
because there's just such a gap between those two.
It's a big gap.
Um,
Yeah.
so to
Playing the
speak.
numbers is not a bad place sometimes.
Because it's not dying and you're not on a COVID cruise. So
Sure.
yeah, I'm gonna try balcony and Fauci again.
So we're saying between 54.5
'Cause-
and 90 and 98.
Yeah.
And Groove's
'cause-
tie.
Boom.
Hey,
Stan. Okay.
there we go.
So Grooves
I'm
is
back,
tied,
baby.
but he's like a round behind.
Hey,
So he-
it happens.
We owe Gabe a point. Gabe needs
Yo,
a point.
Gabe, a point. What's going on,
We owe
Anton?
Gabe a point. Anton. There's the point. We're all good.
Thank
we're all
you.
good. Grooves needs a point now too.
Ding.
To be clear, so we got a tie ball game, but Grooves is like playing in the top of the inning, and Sam and Gabe are in the bottom.
I get it, man.
Yeah. Sports reference. All right, so let's move on to we got to lower the card, get a new one, and I've been told to hold on 1 second. So I mean that was like a gender specific card. So
Yeah, I was
maybe-
concerned it was going to come my way because I was like, I have no point of reference for how
Yeah,
bad this
exactly.
may be.
So
You can probably assume it's not pleasant, though.
yeah,
No, that I
Like-
can assume.
Maybe it starts off pleasant, but then things get stuck, and
I think that's the whole idea. Is it's a very
Yeah.
pleasant to very negative experience.
Right.
All right, so Sam, we've got 5 cards in your board, a lot of high cards, so a lot of room to play with here. Here's what we're dealing with now.
Okay.
Oh, you found your grandpa's diary. He was a Nazi.
have fun with that one.
So pretty bad, I think. But I'm a Jew, so I might be a little slanted here.
Happy
Sam.
belated New Year, by the way. Happy belated
Oh,
New Year.
thank you. Yeah, Lashana Tova to you all.
Definitely pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Just, legacy wise, you can't talk about how cool your grandpa was because, that Nazi negates everything.
Yeah.
Is he dead already?
Well,
It says
maybe he's
was.
hiding in like
Was.
in, like,
Okay, yes.
Argentina.
So he's dead. So there's that.
He might have converted.
Yeah. Or after they lost, he's like, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I really like the conversion suggestion there.
I'm trying to be helpful.
I don't think any temple would have him, but that's that's just me. So what are we thinking here, Sam? Where does your mind go here?
Hey, Mama.
Oh, we got some family. Why don't we ask your daughter how she would feel about her grandpa?
Last thing I want her running around the house screaming.
All right. Is everything okay?
I think I'm gonna go. Oh, man, I still haven't quite figured out the tone of this game.
That's a tough thing.
Yeah, because I'm like, do we treat it as something not that bad because he's dead, so it doesn't affect your life in any way, shape, or form, really? Or do you
Yeah,
think
that's a
about
tough
it in the
thing.
whole like scope of history? You're like, man, somebody I'm descendant from did some really crappy things.
I mean, that's still pretty bad, right?
Yeah. Man. But is it higher than a 36?
Yeah, I think that's the move. Is start identifying cards and being like, is this worse or better than that?
I feel like it's really close to 36, and I'm just like, but is it lower or higher?
That's literally the question. That's the game we're playing.
That's how this works.
All of you shut up.
That is the Sophie's choice we're dealing with, and shit happens.
I think it's probably like a solid 42, so I'm gonna go between a 36 and a 72.
Okay, so we're saying between a 36 and a 72. Let's check with our judges.
Yeah.
Oh, so Gabe was nodding along. Hey, we got some new contestants here in the game. Can we say hello, Sam? We've upped the cute quotient of this game significantly.
Yeah, I was getting tired of carrying it.
All right, go see Daddy.
Hey, let's move on to you. So you were nodding like you were ready for her to get this wrong.
Right.
Thought her guess was wrong.
Okay.
Let's hear your thoughts.
You know what? I'm gonna guess between. Is the baby still in the room? I don't want to.
She can't hear.
Because it's worse. It's worse than pissing on yourself. It's worse than getting something stuck in your ass. But is it a 95 or is it a 92? I'm gonna say it's between piss and the anal beads.
All right, so we're saying between 65 and 94. That is correct.
Nice.
Now Gabe, with his victory sign,
What a jerk.
is out to the lead. So Gabe with the steal. Yeah, pretty high. Sam, you were way low.
I know. I just figure he's
you're not
dead.
yeah. Yeah, on to the next plane. Not my problem. Not my problem. All right, group. So got to catch up. Gabe needs to be bumped up to 6. We're going to add this card to Gabe's board.
Thank you.
Grubes, was your grandfather a Nazi?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, good.
Yeah, both of them seem to be pretty good people and didn't seem to harbor any hate in their hearts. And
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
so yeah,
beautiful. We should all be so lucky.
Yes.
Okay, groups, we got to play some catch up here to Mr. Sanchez.
I'm aware.
New card here popping out of my head now. All right, pretty straightforward one.
Oh,
It's raining again. It
that's
rained
gotta-
today.
that's below 4.5, I assume.
All right, he's quick with it. Let's check with the judges.
No.
What?
No, I was ahead of the visual, but it's a no. Which I think that speaks to the lack of respect that unsolicited dick pics gets in this game. That's actually illegal in Texas, whereas raining is very much legal and often wanted in Texas. So Sam, we're gonna have a chance to steal here, and Grubes we gotta write this shit, buddy.
Story of my life, man.
Story of
I
my
don't
life.
think that's that
All right.
bad.
So okay, so he said a 4.5.
Yeah, it's
Which is
okay. So
really
it's higher
low.
than a 4.5, but it can't possibly be higher than a 19.
May I interject, Sam?
What you got, Mr. Victory Card Man?
When I'm forced between a couple of decisions,
Are you about to share some game?
I
Drop some knowledge?
overthink it. So I implore you to overthink this.
Yeah, okay, so he's not dropping game. He's getting in
Well
your
played.
Head. He's trying to live rent free in Sam Lao's dome.
He is.
All right,
There are
Sam.
no vacancies. It's under
No
19.5.
vacancies. None. We
Oh,
Yeah, she got
All
it.
right.
Sorry, I was behind there. So yeah, so
That was
Sam
real
is now
close.
tied with Gabe.
At least it
I'm
was
not
single
sure
digits.
I will say, I'm not sure we heard final answer, but whatever. She was pretty clear. She was below 9.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay. Okay. Our judges say they heard it.
Okay.
So
Well, then I'm gonna need my 6, please.
we're gonna give you your 6. So yeah, really low opinion of dick pics in this game, or a high opinion of dick pics, perhaps. Depends on your perspective. Yeah, maybe like somebody. Maybe this guy Monk likes a dick pic.
Even if it's solicited, why would you do that?
It's just a bad
Yeah,
idea all around.
I've never understood that. I think we're all just above the age group where that was really popular. I think it's like just below us. Or I guess I don't know. Maybe I was never into Snapchat, but that was obviously there's pre-Snapchat stuff with this too. And yeah, a lot of people do it. A lot of assholes do it. But like I said, it's illegal. It's illegal now in Texas. There was a bill passed last year. So fun facts here on Shit Happens.
Yeah, don't do it.
And
Yeah.
we wrote a story about it on centraltrack.com. So please read
Send a
that story
picture of
so
your
I can learn
coffee.
more about the dick pic bill.
Your dog and shit. Nobody wants to see your pecker.
Nobody wants to see it. Yeah. Nobody wants that noise.
Thank you.
Okay, Gabe. So we've got a full ass board here.
I have a lot of things going on here.
You got a lot of things going on. And now you've shit yourself right now while playing this game. Now, let me give you some. Let me give a little bit of perspective because we've seen this card before.
No, I have not.
No, we have while playing this. You haven't,
Okay.
but I've seen this. We're not sure. Do you think about this like playing it socially distant? So know it like right now you can shit yourself. None of us are gonna know.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you play this game in person, that's some stank you're leaving on your competitors.
Right.
So I'm not sure. That's for you to decide. That's for the fan to decide.
It
Yeah, you'd have to sit there in your own shit pretending like nothing happened.
like we hey,
We've all been there.
we've all been there. We've all been there. You know,
You
it's
were a
like,
little quicker to admit that than others.
yeah, you know, it's like you're hanging out with Joe Exotic,
Yeah.
couple shots.
Yeah.
You know, Joe's like, hey, let's go to the bathroom. You're like, I don't want to go with you.
Like, I don't need to go anymore. I
He's
had
like,
to go
yeah,
anyway, but I don't need to go.
Trust me, I know you got to go. Like, yeah, I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna go between. It's gonna go post. Ah, man, I'm gonna go over 88, under 94. It's like a 92.
Okay, so we're saying it's a 92. Let's check with our judges. No.
Man.
So you thought it was worse than finding out your grandpa was a Nazi?
Have you ever shit yourself?
We all admitted to it like a few minutes ago. So yes.
Pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, but I mean, genocide. So Grubes.
Fair enough.
He's kind of got you there.
Grubes, so this is your chance to catch up.
All right.
What are you thinking?
And I'm
Where does your
hoping
mind go now? Are you still on vomit?
always.
Okay.
Let's
So is this
see.
better or worse than vomit?
Because that's someone else's vomit. This
Ooh,
is
that's-
your mess.
This is like that quote from Road Trip, like it's your dog.
Right.
So like,
Let's see. I
mean, on the scale, is vomit worse than poop?
never had to rank them before.
All right,
You don't
quick,
have
Grube,
children.
Grube,
You don't
rank the bodily excrements.
No.
Bodily secretions. Go. No, please don't. Let's just.
They're all special in their own way.
Yeah.
Man, let's see. I would think the conference call seems like it would be pretty rough,
Okay.
but I don't think making your own mess would be above the vomit. I think it's between the conference call and the vomit,
So we think it's between
which is a sentence I never thought I'd say.
40, 54.5. Let's check with our judges. No.
What?
So Sam has a chance to steal here. Sam,
Interesting.
did we see a diaper not too long ago in the frame?
No. Oh no,
Okay.
we've potty trained this one.
We're past diapers, but
We're,
we've been
we're
dealing
a
with
bit
diapers.
past.
So, but we're talking.
He's potty trained already?
Yeah, that's
Just
pretty
about,
amazing,
yeah.
actually. Okay, so
I still shit my pants.
Sam's also better, in addition to being a better musician and artist. She's also a better parent than all of us. So that's good.
Parenting
Some
is
people
hard,
have
man.
everything.
Some people,
No.
yeah. So-
I just do what I can. All right,
so
let's
very
see.
good. Just multi-talented Sam Lao. Sam, where does your
So-
mind immediately go here?
I've been taking notes. So it is not between 88 and 94, nor is it between 21.5 and 54. So it's directly, I feel like it's directly in between those two.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna know some.
The
Which in
question
terms of your
is,
scale is because what is the 72 in the middle of that range?
the 72 is in the middle of that range.
Okay,
The
so we
question
gotta
is,
eye
is
the
it-
you
is
gotta
it-
eye a kidney stone and be like, is kidney
Is it-
stone or shitting yourself? Right? I'm not putting words in your mouth. That's what you
No,
said.
I feel like that's what it is. Is it worse or not as bad as a kidney stone? I feel
Are
like
you
it's
asking?
not
'Cause the
as
question
bad.
goes to you.
I know. I'm working it out, Pete. Come on, man. Talking through it.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I don't feel like it's higher than a 72 because while shitty, literally,
Literally.
there's no pain involved. It's
But
just like-
have you ever smelled?
Wow.
Have you ever smelled dry shit? Like, you know when shit hits the water and you're like, oh, it stinks. Take the
Gabe
take
is
the water
applying
off.
for a lease in San
Remember?
Monica.
Parent.
Sure.
we've
Yes.
smelled dry shit.
Okay, you're right.
Copious
You're right.
amounts.
You're right.
Yeah. Wow, Gabe, that effort just nosedived.
I should have used that on Grubes. I should've used-
Right.
I'm gonna say it's not higher than a 72, so it's between the 36 and the 72.
All right, so we're saying between a 36 and a 72. Let's check with our judges.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes.
All right.
Love the fierce competition. Love the celebrations. We got like double fist pump. All right, so Sam's up to 7. So she's actually at game point. So because we're racing to 8. So
It's exciting.
Gabe, we really need, pull that ball cap down low. Don't let them see your eyes. We need a win here to so Sam's up to 7. Gabe, this is to get you up to 7.
Right.
And Grubes, I don't think we can afford a miss from here on out.
No, that
you're
wouldn't be a good
You're gonna
strategy.
have to be hoping for L's for your competitors, and you got to be basically perfect from here on out.
Which we all know I am.
That's my coach from Remember the Titans.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm very
You will be
motivated now.
perfect in
Okay.
every facet of the game.
Yes, coach.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We screwed up again. Missed that card. We're getting a new card. Here it is. Yeah, there it is. Dog eats your wedding ring. So, Gabe, you said you do have a dog?
I do.
What kind of dog you got? We didn't talk dogs.
He's
earlier.
he's half Shar-Pei, half lab.
What's oh, okay.
He's
Uh,
a spitter.
So is he an eater? Would he do this?
He would probably do this.
Okay, so this is have you ever dealt with anything like this with your dog?
No. A couple buddies that I knew in Vegas, we had to deal with this
This exact
scenario.
Okay. So you just wait, right?
No, I didn't wait. He waited.
They have to wait. You laughed. They
Yeah,
waited.
I'm like, what'd you do? He's like, fuck, I think I ate the wedding ring. Like,
Oh,
well,
man.
just
Oh
kidding.
wait, they personally ate it,
yeah,
not your dogs.
yeah,
Oh
no,
wow, that's totally different.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay,
So
I don't even want to know how someone eats their own wedding.
it's the Joe Exotic stuff.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So
Man, let me call
having
this
seen
here.
this, having seen this in real, I'm gonna go between piss and your asshole grandpa.
So we're saying between a 65.5 and an 88. Let's check with our judges. No.
Mm.
Grubes, are you taking notes still, or have you left that
Trying.
noise to Sam?
It doesn't seem to be working.
Okay.
Come on, Grubes.
If I don't know what to do with it, then what's the point?
All right, man. Well, this is your. We got to get this.
All right.
You got to get this.
We got to get this.
I'm aware. Dog
No
eats your
pressure.
wedding ring.
What song would you be playing right now if in the arena, in the shit happens
Wait.
arena? What are you playing right now?
For me, for
Yeah, if you're,
Man.
if yeah, like would you play?
I'd probably be trying to calm myself down and kind
A
of
little Enya?
review how things are going. Exactly right.
And
Play a little Only Time by Enya, you know?
Only Time, which is a staple in your playlist. And I know
Yeah.
that like it went when Johnny Infamous played it in Edmonton, it went viral. People were like, why are they playing Enya? And all the Star Strangers were like, we know why.
We've been doing it for 5 years, but turns out if you do it during the playoffs, people notice a little more.
Little higher profile, yeah.
A little bit.
Grubes, you're not married or engaged, correct?
Nowhere close.
Okay. But what would you do in a situation like this? How would you deal with this?
I mean, what can you do? I guess you just wait it out, or
Yeah, I think so.
You know.
I mean, so like I will say, as a dog owner, you're dealing in dog shit all the time. You're picking that.
I would
shit
imagine,
up,
yeah.
like in the back,
It's
through the
just always
bag.
there. You just kind of try to force the issue or push the issue.
I think you just wait. I think it's a patience game.
Yeah,
So
I
are
think
you-
waiting's-
Okay, so where
All right,
where
so-
does your eye go here?
Getting the wedding ring. Like that's probably between balcony and vacuum cleaner. I think or wait, hold on. 6, 5.
Okay. it's checking
Okay,
his
yeah, I'm
notes.
still within range. Cause at least it's your dog.
At least it's your dog. Yeah. I mean, you're getting it back. You know where it went.
Right, yeah. You can always clean it. It's a ring.
Final answer.
Yes.
Let's check with our judges.
Reluctantly.
Whoa.
Hey!
That is correct.
Hot diggity dog.
Literally.
Right?
Yeah. Dealing with some hot dog stuff. Okay.
What
so
was that
means
sound effect?
What?
Okay, I
Did
thought
play
you
a
added
sound
an
effect
extra.
by accident.
I
don't know.
thought it
might
sounded like a cheer or something.
have.
Maybe I
can
was
give
just
you-
hoping.
I can give you a
I've been
cheer.
hearing fake crowd noise for the last 2 months.
You're doing great, Grubes. We're loving it. No,
Thank
there was
you.
a little ding when you got it right. So Grubes
I
is
did
up
hear
to
that.
6.
I just felt really good.
Yeah, I think I accidentally hit a wrong button. Grubes is up to 6, which means Sam, though, right now,
Oh man.
Sam can win the game right now. If she misses, then Grubes and Gabe's will have a chance to tie her, and then we're getting into a situation where it's a matter of, top down, same round, who can get there first. But we'll allow people in the same round to go. But Sam, right now,
Ooh.
I mean, this is like break
So many
point in a
cards.
tennis match, right?
I know
That-
there's
that
so
you've
many
got
like
this.
ranges.
There's 7
here.
cards, pretty wide range, and the chance to win a prize pack of games from Goliath Games and Games Adults Play.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Skunk in your house is your card to deal with. Where do we fall on skunks?
Thankfully, I've not had any, I've not had to cross paths with
Have
a
you ever
skunk.
smelt a skunk?
Just, driving down the highway at night with like that one little whiff and you're like, oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, from a
Um,
distance, I don't mind a skunk smell. Anton says it smells like weed, but she's not wrong.
I mean, so we've heard they don't call
But
it
it's
skunk
tough.
for no reason.
Yeah, there you go. But the I think the trick is like, God, get it like it that
In
stench.
your house.
That stench gets into
Yeah.
stuff. Right? It's in the house. I know, like the theory, like growing up in Boston, there was a lot of skunks around, and I knew some kids who got sprayed. And they I don't know if you guys know this, but like the old wives' tale is you have to take a bath in tomato juice. That's like
Yeah.
the only way to get the smell.
I remember hearing that.
Okay, so Sam,
Skunk in
what
your house.
where does your eye go? Which card do you immediately fall on?
Man, I'm trying to decide if it's worse than shitting on yourself.
It's worse than shitting on yourself. That's so okay. That's the barometer we're thinking.
That's my barometer. 'Cause I
Okay.
feel like skunk in your house. They didn't specifically say you were sprayed by said skunk.
The
But
illustration
the
makes
drawing,
it pretty
yeah.
clear.
Yes, I know. That's the other thing that's like, but the illustration is giving me.
But maybe he dodged it, like the Matrix or something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but did it
definitely
get your
doing, like-
couch?
he's
It's
definitely
like
doing
now
what
you got a
he does.
skunk couch. Like,
Yeah, now you got to throw tomato juice on
But
your couch.
listen, if you miss it, like it's getting on your couch, it's getting on your
I
rug.
know.
Yeah, you have to move. The skunk gets the house.
The skunk gets this house. He is the captain now.
I just hate that the window I have between the
Look at me.
67 and the 72 it's so small. Like, do I believe that it's like
Look
a
at me.
70?
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
captain
question,
now.
right? So are you gonna play the math game here?
That's what I'm just trying to like, man. Is it worse than a kidney stone?
Well, let's make this a tougher thing.
Do we have to?
And let's do a drum roll.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Let's do
So
a drum
cruel.
roll.
I'm gonna say it's between the shitting yourself and the kidney stone. Final answer.
If she gets this, she
Hitting
gets
yourself.
Oh,
and the kidney
God.
stone. Final answer. Did Sam just win?
Ah!
No, she went with the smaller range, which means Grubes and Gabe are back in this.
Still in it, baby.
Anyone's game. This is like, this could go down in shit happens history. Gabe, skunk in the home. What you thinking?
It wasn't 67.
Yep.
90.
Were you taking notes?
I was mentally keeping notes.
Okay.
I already forgot. Is it skunk in your house? Skunk in your house. It's in between pissing and your grandpa again.
I think it's between 65.5 and your grandpa being a Nazi. Let's check with the judges.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Grubes.
Grubes.
Man.
This is your chance to tie Sam. So Sam will still have a chance to win, like
Yeah.
undisputed, because she's around ahead of you. But if you get this, you can put some pressure on. You have a chance
Goodness.
to win if she misses. So
So
Grubes.
essentially 65 to
taking notes?
88. Yes.
okay, so what have you learned?
I wrote down a few numbers. So this is basically between 65 and 88, or it's not between 65 and 88.
We know that.
Right. So it's worse than the wiener thing or the vomit thing.
The wiener
Or the
thing and the
ring.
vomit thing. I think
We've all
that's
been-
actually the
we've all
official
had
names
those
of
nights.
Thing 1 and Thing 2 and Doctor.
Yeah, that's their full legal names.
The wiener thing and vomit thing. What are
Man,
you thinking here, bud?
skunk in the house.
Let me make it a little more
It's-
difficult for you. Let's give you an inception horn.
Oh God. So foreboding. Skunk in your house. It's gotta be, man. I think
Feeling the
between
pressure.
man.
He is uncertain.
I think dog
There's
and
no
vacuum,
confidence at play.
dog
right
and
now.
vacuum cleaner.
We think
Wow.
it's
Did I already get the X?
Did we think it's no, he was just fucking with you. Between dog and vacuum cleaner, so between 57.5
Yeah.
and 68. Let's check with our judges. He said 57.5 and 68. No, the X was actually
Mother.
not a joke. That was real. The correct answer was
It's real high, right?
no, it's pretty low. It's 43.5.
Oh.
So like middle.
Okay.
Mid-range. Not quite as
Fair
bad
enough.
as your dad participating in a genocide. Better
fucking
than
country
your roommate
bumpkin
complaining
wrote
about sex life.
I know. I feel like this would be worse than 43.
Yeah, we live in the
think-
city, man. We ain't used to having fucking skunks walking around the house.
Well, let me ask you this. Gabe, like, are you guys homeowners or renters?
We're homeowners, but here's the thing:
Renter.
once
I'm a
Renter.
renter, so like I can move.
yeah, but you know, all your shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta replace all your stuff. That smell's not coming out.
Yeah, I don't like my stuff that much.
Your insurance is not gonna cover that.
All right, so we're back where we were.
Yeah.
The gentleman needs Sam to really drop the ball here, but Sam, with the chance again for the W, using your laptop.
Oh,
Sam, you're creative.
I know.
Do you how much of your life is through your laptop?
Thankfully, I make more things with my hands. So like
Yeah.
losing my laptop is not a
Do you
huge
back up
deal
your
for
like
me.
do you got I know there's got to be music stuff on there.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got hard copies and backups of like all that
Okay,
shit. So I'm
okay.
cool.
Smart.
All right. So Sam's responsible. We've learned that tonight.
You
Must
know,
be
I
nice.
do what I can. I do what I can.
Grubes,
However,
do you have backups of your stuff?
So many backups.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Dropbox, 2 terabyte drives, like
Man,
I make sure my music is safe.
I mean, it's your livelihood, right? So
Yeah.
okay, but
Yeah.
but we're not talking groups.
I'm sorry, you asked me.
I know, it's my bad. I was trying to buy Sam some time.
Sam is, man, these days laptops are super important. All of your life is on your laptop. Like,
Yeah, and if you lost it, it would feel like the Inception horn.
it would be pretty shitty, but ideally you also have
Yeah,
the
maybe you
tools
have a
to
cloud.
back up all of your shit. It's on the
Yeah, the
cloud.
cloud.
You're like, okay, I've lost this physical thing, but I still have most of my documents.
Maybe you have
Look,
a warranty or something, or
yeah, you know, you have a
insurance.
warranty, like, but it's
It's
still
like it didn't even happen.
still a
Yeah,
high dollar
I will
item.
say, I think we're talking like a laptop. This is not like a Chromebook. This is
Fair
a
enough.
laptop.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's still like a high dollar item. This is still like detrimental for a little bit until you get a replacement computer.
Sure.
I'm gonna put it between 72 and 91. That's where my brain keeps going.
Between 72 and 91. Let's check with
Yeah.
our judges. No.
Ah.
No. Okay, but this is I think I warned you guys about this. As the game goes on and there's more cards, the ranges are smaller. This is also why we shortened
this
the game
laptop.
to a race to 5 as opposed to playing till 10. Otherwise, as we've seen in past games, we could be here a long time. But I'm feeling like Gabe, you big laptop guy, you're pretty analog, I feel like.
No, I mean you have man. Shoot, my screen's a little messed up.
What jumps out to you? Where
I'm
you
gonna
may
say no Wi-Fi in your pillow,
So we
it's
think
really not-
between 28 and 56.
and I'm wrong. I don't know why. I
Check with the
did.
judges. You
Oh,
are wrong. You foretold the future there. So Grubes.
yes.
Now, okay, I hope you were taking notes because
Literally,
think
yes.
I think we got rid of some big ass ranges there.
Yeah, 28 to 56 and 72 to 91. That's pretty significant.
What are you thinking? You've got it backed up, so like you know what's
I
up.
do have it backed up, but it still is not ideal to be without it. Now,
Yeah.
I'm lucky where with the Rangers and the Stars, I'm not using my personal laptop for the games. I use them for editing and all that, but I could survive without for at least a little while.
Okay, that's good.
And then money means nothing to me, so I could always just buy another one.
Oh, okay, Grubes, cool.
As you can see with my finely furnished apartment, that's where I save all my money.
yeah, I get it.
Let's see. Losing your laptop. That's probably between the pictures and the conference call.
So we think it's pretty low. We think 4.5.
I think
and
so,
21.5.
yeah.
All right, let's check with the judges
Ah,
before the animation, but that's a no. It was a 64.
really?
Yeah, pretty bad. I think. I think you went low, but there was a gap there that you could.
Yeah,
In the others,
that's fair enough.
which means no pressure, but we're back at Inception Horn Sam time.
Don't be nervous, Sam.
All right,
Oh.
Sam, for the win. Your new card is that. Okay, remember hoarding toilet paper?
Yeah.
All right, that toilet paper you hoarded, it has splinters. I don't remember splinter toilet paper, but I remember hoarding toilet paper. That was like the thing at the beginning of the pandemic. It was like worth its weight in gold. Sam, how's the toilet paper stock at the household?
I mean, we shop at Costco, so we've always been
It's a
good.
bulk.
You haven't bought toilet paper in 5 years.
Yeah, we're, you
They
know,
bought toilet paper in 2012. And they're still
no
going.
problem here. But man, these ranges suck here.
You want a drum roll to make it easier on yourself?
No, I don't. I don't think that's gonna make it easier. Toilet paper you ordered has.
How about Jeopardy? Like,
What'd you say, Sam?
what about a little bit of Jeopardy? Oh no, she's still thinking.
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have
still,
it. I
I'm
can
still,
Google.
still working.
I don't
through
think
it.
we have the rights to that song.
Oh,
So
yeah. I was gonna be a smartass and pull it up on my phone, but
Nope. Sam, what
Man.
where are we thinking?
Splinters, bro. I mean, splinters on your not ass part of your body kind of suck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. Great point. We're
Mm.
talking about a very sensitive part of the body here.
Man, I feel like kidney stone again is the marker of is this worse or not as bad as passing a kidney stone?
Okay.
I feel like my range under that is just so small. I don't know if it'll hit in there.
Yeah. It's so clear that you're taking this seriously, and I love it.
Me and Gabe are taking it seriously. Look at us.
And all you guys are. It's amazing.
What's that comment
You
supposed
guys,
to
you
mean?
guys are. I'm
Yeah.
looking at each of you, and you're all literally on the edges of your seat there, leaning in. It's just classic body language. I love it.
Toilet paper is hard into splinters. I'm gonna put it between a 72 and a 91.
72 and 91. She's going high. Let's see. No.
Wow.
Dude.
All right, Gabe. Let's do this. Let's get back in this game.
It's the spread. It's not 72. It's in between the pillow and the piss.
In between the pillow and the piss, in between 56 and 65.5. Gabe is so
63.
confident. There's no issues.
I'm
We
calling
got,
it.
we got the
63.
animation ready there, Anton. 56 and 65.5. That is correct.
Wow.
It is a 60.5.
Man.
Oh, yeah, now he's doing touchdown celebration. Oh, and I just noticed your shirt says "Keep talking shit."
That's right.
I thought that was pretty clever. I
did
didn't.
too.
Man. Okay, well,
He
well
came
done. So
prepared.
Gabe is now.
He's got a
tied with
shirt. He's
Sam.
got a prop.
Yeah, he's got a shirt. He came to play.
It's not fair, man.
I'm here to play.
He came to play. Now, okay, so here's what this means, though.
What's
means
this?
This means that no matter what happens with Sam next time, you're gonna have a chance to tie. Because you guys
College
are on the same
football.
round.
College football play. I like the college
Yeah,
football.
we're on the
Ah.
same round.
Yes.
It would be unfair just because Sam was before you.
Thank you.
So, Grubes, you need to win, and they both miss, and then you win again.
Okay.
So no, we're back in Inception time.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's lower the card. Let's get a new one, and let's check out
Yeah.
Michael Gruber's stuff. We're holding on for 1 second. I
No
think
worries.
Anton's been dealing with some bad toilet paper.
We've all been there.
We've all been there. That single ply. Ugh. No, thank
Not
you.
pleasant on the bum bum.
Crime, a crime.
All right, Grubes. 6 cards
Yes.
to deal with. New card coming up. Clingy relationship.
Man.
Like a stage 5 clinger, I think is what we're talking about here.
Yeah. It actually sounds pretty good right now, as isolated as the last 6 months have been.
In quarantine, maybe
We-
like I desperately need a clingy relationship.
Some of us take what we can get.
For
Uh,
mental health.
Let's see.
Well, maybe put yourself in the mindset of Monk, the writer of Monk.
Right. He probably gets all the women.
He probably gets all the relationships he wants.
You wrote for Monk? Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Emmy-winning award.
All right.
Okay.
Clingy. Yeah. That just.
I mean, so we're talking stage 5 clinger.
Right.
Again,
no, like
don't-
it. Those can go bad. Very,
go bad.
very, very bad.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, where does the mind go? Let's stop with the pleasantries to delay the game.
I'm sorry. I was being polite. I'm a Texas gentleman.
I appreciate it.
Clingy relationship. That's not good.
I don't think it's it's not good. I mean,
No.
it's not a loving relationship. It's a
Right.
clingy.
Like it's the I will find you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, was it Wedding Crashers and
yeah, spot
Isla
on.
Fisher? Man. That's probably
Wrong.
it is my guess, so we can kind of deduce. Let's see. I'd say between wedding ring and vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're saying between 57.5
Yeah.
and 68. Let's check with our judges.
Yeah, I didn't want
Yeah.
this card.
So now what that okay, that's a pretty decent range though. Sam, excuse me. I think some of my seltzer went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no.
I do not have COVID.
Whatever.
Sam, what are you thinking? What jumps out to you?
Jeez Louise. Fuck, I don't know. Stage 5 clinger. Okay, that's not between a 57 and a 68.
Yeah, this is actually huge because if you get this,
I know.
then Gabe has to get it to tie. But if you miss this, Gabe can outright win.
I can win.
I believe in you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he's got the victory sign. Will he get the victory in real life?
Oh no.
Let's talk it out, Sam. I'm here for you. How can I help?
Oh man. I don't like, are they weighing a clingy relationship better or worse because this came out during quarantine though, when you're stuck in your house with your partner?
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't think about that.
I mean, how are you and Jeremy doing?
I mean, we're great. We're solid. I'm here, buddy.
Okay, good. Love to
Um
hear
You should stretch.
it.
I got it, Gabe. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help.
I appreciate it. So
Matter of fact, Sam, look.
What is he doing?
I'm not even-
Are you just not looking? He's not gonna look. He's not gonna watch.
Gabe's just so intimidating that.
Oh wow!
He's-
Oh wow!
okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow!
all right, he's
Or can he not bear to watch?
Ooh.
I can't bear to watch. It's my fucking guess. Oh, man. Some of the logic on here, man, I just
What a
don't
shit
know.
talker. Yeah.
Every time I think I got the logic of this game figured out, they're like, nope, fuck that.
Yeah, we were playing a couple weeks ago with Christy Ray, and she was just going against her gut because her gut was wrong. She was doing like the George Costanza, like whatever I think is wrong, and then she did the other, and then halfway through the game, it switched on her, and her gut was right. So I don't. That's just an anecdote. I don't know if it helps at all. But,
I mean, maybe a little bit. Clingy relationship. How bad could it be? Is it worse than shitting on yourself?
okay, I think that's a good barometer maybe to think about. Or yeah, what do you think?
Is it? I mean, shitting on yourself is a one-time thing, but a clingy relationship you're kind of stuck with.
Yes. It's the diaper that won't let go.
Yeah, it's like a real life diaper.
But again, the logics of this game. Like, fuck. And then that makes it
I mean,
so-
Sam, literally no pressure.
It is pressure, goddammit. I don't want Gabe to win.
I take that a little bit personally. Sam.
You should.
Sam, what are we thinking?
Fuck it. I'm gonna damn it.
Pass.
No. You shut up.
Did you say pass?
Is it worse than a kidney stone? I feel like I've heard somebody. Okay, fuck it. 72 and 91. I'm gonna put it in between. there.
72,
Fuck it.
91.
She's got
With our judges.
God damn it.
Okay, so this is wild.
Oh my
This is
god.
wild. Gabe gets a chance to steal for the win. Gabe,
Sir,
have you been keeping notes?
I actually am writing them as we speak.
Okay, so what have you learned? Let's talk it out.
Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna think.
Sam is covering her head.
I'm not even gonna think.
Shielding her
Give it
eyes.
away.
I'm not even gonna think. I'm just gonna react. I'm gonna say it's
Okay.
between 28 and 56.
Between 28 and 56, the man's confident. Does that win?
No way.
It does.
Dude.
Right beneath, right in the range.
God.
Oh my
And you
God.
already got him his trophy?
That is not our trophy. that is non-sanctioned shit happens
Man.
trophy. But
Gabe's just such a winner.
Gabe will be going home with this game and a bunch of other games from our friends at Games Adults Play.
Thank you.
That was a very fun round. I hope
That
you
was
guys all
fun.
had
Great game,
Good
guys.
times.
Yeah.
Great game.
Real quick, just Grubes, if people want to find more of you or follow along, how can they do so?
They can follow me on Twitter where all my tweets are bad at tweet Grubes.
All right.
TWETGRUBES. But don't
And,
follow me.
and pay attention to the World Series.
Yeah, that'll be a good time, and just hopefully keep sports going. Hopefully keep baseball going because everything
Yeah.
is weird right now.
And in the meantime, go Stars.
Heck yeah.
Sam, what's good with you? Where can people find more of your art and see more of your life?
Gabe, god damn it. So you guys can follow me at the Sam Lao on Instagram. That's TheSamLao, where you can see all of my artwork. You can purchase some pieces and support your local artists.
All right. Thank you so much. Gabe, our victor. Congrats, man. How does it feel to win?
I'm not surprised.
Okay,
What a dick.
I thought you were speechless there for a second, but no, not at all. Gabe, where can people find more of you and follow along if they would like to? If they were so charmed by this.
Yes, if
God.
you haven't seen enough already, Instagram at Black Swan Saloon, and you can see my handsome child and all that fun stuff. And if we decide to finally get caught up with 2020 and start getting people drunk again, you'll find out there first. So,
all right, well, guys, thank you so much for playing. That was a lot of fun. That was one of my most favorite rounds that we've done yet. So thanks to you all for playing. Thanks to everyone for watching at home. And we'll see you again soon when some more shitty scenarios pop up. But thanks, everyone. You have a good night.